Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the new and improved
Chainsaw Man ending. Themes and such.
What is this shit?
Kept you waiting now. See like the life I feel. Seems like the life I feel's a little distant, yeah. Seems like the life I need. Seems like the life I need's a little distant, yeah. Like the remedy, yeah.
No, but seriously, Chainsaw Man is pretty good. Chainsaw Man, a manga made by Fujimoto, is one of my favorite mangas ever made. Or at least part 1 is. Chainsaw Man is kind of like Metal Gear in terms of tone, where it can go from absolutely fucking stupid to deeply thought-provoking. There's a reason why Hideo Kojima likes this manga. What seems like a gore fest is a really personal piece about loneliness, oppression, trauma, and finding genuine human connection. With a story revolving around a character, Denji, a character that's like a fusion of Shinji from Evangelion and Seth from fucking Superbad.
She wants to fuck me. She wants my dick in or around her mouth.
See, Denji is a unlikable character while also being rootable. On one hand, he's a jackass and a dumbass who always thinks of his dick.
Oh shit, that's me!
But all that stems from childhood trauma and the lack of real family in his life. And beginning of part 1, we see him make these connections and make a real family, like with people like Aki and Power. So when those positive relationships start getting killed off, it fucking hurts, man. But despite that, however, Denji still carries on, even though he's been used all his life. Amazing to see him kill the control devil Makima and finally have some control over his life. But my favorite part about this is the final chapter. Denji has to take care of the new control devil Naruto, and after a whole series of him being lonely for most of his life with no family figures, he now has to be a big brother figure to Naruto, and it's very heartwarming to see. It's kind of like the ending of Mario Supreme. Despite how unlikable both characters are, at the end of the day, they both find a purpose to be a father figure, take some responsibility. All this to say that Chainsaw Man is a story about a young, horny idiot dude learning to make human connections, and despite all the losses in his life, keep making forward to make a better life for him. At the end of part 1, he still has a lot to grow, and part 1's ending isn't definitive, but part 1's ending gives hope for Denji. So while there's more to explore in the universe of Chainsaw Man, I think ending it in part 1 would be a happy ending, but that wasn't the ending. Then they made the part 2. This ending fucking sucks. Chainsaw Man's ending is one of the worst endings I've ever read in my life. Extremely disappointing in every single way. So I'm gonna go point by point on why this ending sucks. Part 1. Rushed as shit. Chapter 231 says fuck it and feels like it's speedrunning the end of the manga. Denji dying off screen, then K.Y.A dying by killing himself, then resetting the timeline back to the beginning of the manga, and all that shit happens in one chapter. Part 2, Tonal Whiplash. Again, chapter 230 and 231 are the chapters where everything goes to shit. And then chapter 232 is just on some Disney Channel shit. Magically, everything is happy for some reason. Makima doesn't exist. Naruto is alive, even though it doesn't make sense timeline-wise at all. And oh yeah, Power's back, even though that doesn't make timeline-wise sense at all. Every single happy thing in this chapter feels so empty. Even when Denji saves Asta from killing Bucky, it doesn't even feel satisfying since everything got reset, meaning there's no satisfying payoff to see her be happy. And that's the biggest problem with the ending, let alone part 2 in general. Part 3. What the fuck is the point of the manga? The ending makes it so the manga is basically pointless to read, especially since every single character development didn't matter. Reminder that Denji's memories and everything that happened became a dream to him, meaning everything that Denji went through didn't mean shit. All the character development didn't mean shit, Asa's character development didn't mean shit, and that's the worst part of the ending. Literally nothing matters. Maybe if Denji also made the decision for K.Y.A to kill himself, then maybe it would have felt earned. It would have kind of been like No Way Home, but for a manga, where Denji would force him to kill himself for the greater good. You know, would have Denji have a character arc and a conclusion to that arc. But ultimately, that doesn't matter, because that's not what happened. And that's the thing. It ruins reading even the first part. And don't get me started on the loose ends. Where's Aki now? Where's Kishibe? Where's Rise? Kobeni? Where's Kobeni? Fujimoto? What's her devil contract, motherfucker? Huh? You bitch! And it sucks because I love Chainsaw Man. I love this manga. And the only hope for this franchise is that maybe they'd pull a Promised Neverland Season 2 situation for the anime. But I think the thing that led to this ending is Fujimoto. Fujimoto simply put, stopped caring about Chainsaw Man. It was also important to note that Chainsaw Man 2, a lot of people think is a meta-narrative about Chainsaw Man. However, the thing is, I love meta-stories. Meta-stories like MGS2 are some of my favorites. But the thing is, MGS2, while subverting what made MGS1 amazing, added to it as a sequel thematically. So tell me this, what does part 2 add on to part 1? Because it feels like Fujimoto just said, fuck this shit, I'm tired. Fuck Chainsaw Man part 2 ending, I'm out. In conclusion, Kobeni was best girl and the whole franchise fell apart when she left.
Dude, I want to jerk off!
What do we? Just give me like one.
Would you bark for me? Good boy.